right, we are live. We are watching the Golden Knights play the Edmonton Oilers. Sorry we are late. Oh, Oscar had me working on something. All right. Here we go. So the puck has dropped. Golden Knights testing early. Having a good start. Before we begin, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. Press the post notification bell so you don't miss another one of these streams, videos, live streams, shorts, community posts, etc. Support us on TikTok at jsports58 at RTS with Oscar Montiel. Support us to YouTube channels and also support us on PayPal. All right, here we go. Off the tip of Zach Hyman, Hill, Whitecloud goes further. Carlson, a one-touch. Howden with speed through center. All right, this is going to be dropped to Riley Smith towards the net, calmly knocked out of the air by Klingberg. Evander Kane, he's going to go in. Behind the net is Zach Hyman, comes together with William Karlsson. Hannafin digs in, and Evander Kane, 2-on-2. It's a battle for the puck. The puck is free. Kane has it, flips to center. That's gone by Whitecloud all the way back to the point. It's across to Emerson. Wrist shot deflected in front. It's in the slot, and Whitecloud takes it out of harm's way all the way back around. All the way back to half wall. He's going to reverse. He's got the hook up in the corner. Adam Henrique up and down the pitch. Frederick circles and fades a wide open point. Emerson is there. Point to point. Room for Kulak. In the shot. Glove save made by Aiden Hill. I have not set the background song. Oscar, can you still hear my voiceover? Hello, Oscar? I don't know where Oscar went. Okay, Oscar's gone. All right. Okay, Oscar's back. Don't know where Oscar went, but he's back. All right. Pietrangelo is back in the game, which is good for the Golden Knights back end tonight, as they absolutely needed that. Victor Olofsson will dump it in. He's up there with Brandon Saad and Tomas Hertl. Pavel Dorofeyev is out of the lineup for a third straight game, undisclosed injury, working his way back, of course. He skated in the optional this morning. Here's Alex Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo out on the ice. McNabb in the corner. Digs in on Arvidsson. Gets it to Shea Theodore.
You hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let me know if you hear my voiceover.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, fucking A. All right. All right, Nick Raw can't control it. Podkolzin takes it off his stick. Here comes Klingberg the other way, trying to get it across the line. That's a good stick by Barbashev, denies him. All right, Connor McDavid skates to stick with a couple Vegas sticks in the way, and he knocks one into the glove of Aiden Hill. A little over 4 minutes gone by. All right, Oscar, let me know if you can hear voiceover.
Type something.
Can you hear it?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, that's because I put it a lot. I put the volume all the way down, but then I could barely hear you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check your sound settings, dude, because my sound settings.
You're gonna have to tell me what you did,
Yep.
because now you're too low in my ear.
All right, then just put your volume up.
All right, talk again.
Talking.
Oh, okay. There you are. Do you hear the background music? It's low.
I hear it a little, like just it's
bit.
very low. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Pietrangelo is going to wrap it around the head. Keeps it off the left wing boards. He gets it to Barbashev. It dangles. And Eichel is going to be offside. They're going to tag up. And they do it well. Mark Stone gains the zone. Eichel double teamed, but he still gets it to Haig. Blocked by Nugent Hopkins. Haig will feed it down to the left wing corner. It's touched by an Edmonton stick, so that keeps play alive. Pietrangelo rolling puck over the stick at the right point. Golden Knights are going to attack up. They will. And Stone will feed the corner. Bouchard, reverse hit on Jack Eichel. Frees the puck up for Adam Henrique. Up to the red line. Just misses the tip of the stick. And there's Frederick. And there's the first icing call. Okay, let's do this.
I'm right here.
There we go. All right. All right. Thawed. A little bit of a miscommunication there, exiting the zone with Olofsson. And now Evan Bouchard, after a rolling puck, Saad tucks behind the net. And Darnell Nurse skates onto it. They're going to play catch. It's going to hit the back of the net. And now possible stick lift by Saad. He's going to draw a penalty. He was all over Trent Frederick, and Trent Frederick will be penalized. And Saad draws the penalty, and the VGK will go on their first power play of the game. There you go. I think they're going to go on commercial. I fought for my meals. Into the mirror.
What are you singing?
You didn't hear them playing Baba O'Reilly?
Again?
Yeah.
No, I'm pulling up I want to pull up the game on my browser instead of my phone.
I have it on the iPad.
So I'm logging into Xfinity on my Mac.
After the stream, we'll after the stream, we'll see what your sound settings are, and then we'll see what mine are. All right, we're waiting for the Golden Knights to come back and give us some entertainment. The Golden Knights need to score on this power play here. Can you hear my voiceover at all?
No.
Oscar?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out, because what I did was I went into voiceover utility. I put the speech volume down, but in order for that to work, I have to have the actual Mac volume down for some reason. So now, for you not to hear it. So I got to figure out what you did in your sound settings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dodgers are playing the Diamondbacks. Oh, boy. All right, Golden Knights are on the power play.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. All right, around 40 seconds has been killed off the opening power play of game 2 by Edmonton. Here's Theodore deliberately around the net. Darnell, psychiatric nurse, swings it around up the boards. No one at the point, all the way down again. The chase for Theodore. Good job by the psychiatric nurse on the ice.
Oh, my. Hold on. Let me jump over back to the...
With some speed.
Might
That
want to keep
pass.
some of that
for
short while I
Hurdle.
fix issues.
There's going to be a lot of those. So, all right, here's Zach Hyman tossing in. Hill out to play it.
Seeing that
Battles
you're not
into the
adding
board.
the no-nut jokes,
Michael tries to get it deep.
I'm going to add these to
Let
the
me see.
compilation.
It's 11 minutes, 33 seconds. I can't write it down.
You said 11:33?
32 people watching. Huh?
You said 11:33?
Yeah. All right, 15 seconds on the power play, but there's an offside whistle.
Joe.
And the Golden Knights don't do jack shit on that power play.
Messages. Oscar Montiel, 11:33. Tote 1. Crew.
Mm. All right.
All right. Let's see where I am.
All right.
Delay game on Henrique. So
there you go. They might get another power play after they absolutely did nothing. So it's going to be a delay of game call. It didn't touch the glass on Adam Henrique. The Golden Knights didn't do jack squat on the power play. Just jack squat on the first one. They've got to set up better here. They'll have an offensive zone draw with a 5-on-3 advantage, and they're going to start fresh here. This is a big draw. If they can win it, they got a quick chance opportunity before Frederick gets on the ice. One shot on the power play so far, and that's it. Very important face-off here, Oscar. Nugent Hopkins and Tomas Hurdle on the draw. Hurdle will control it. Eichel has it, walks it in, sets up a one-timer. Fanned and blocked in front. Oh, Frederick comes on and almost gets on it. Yeehaw, I'm about to scream.
1-0.
Eichel.
Olofsson.
On the backhand, swings one up top to Theodore, gets the return. Eichel down to the goal line, backdoor pass, score! Olofsson! Off a pass from Stone. Power play goal for the Vegas Golden Knights! Looks like a beautiful pass from Stone. And it's Olofsson. He takes the spot. He's going to cash in the spot. Beautiful pass from Stone. Stone looks. He's going to Olofsson. He knows it. On and off the stick before he even gets the puck. Olofsson's first of the playoffs. Vegas has the 1-0 lead.
All right, Vegas. How are you going to give this up now?
Oh, boy. Vegas, Mark Stone now has 7 postseason points. He scored the only 2 goals for Vegas last time around.
It was Olofsson, Jason, not Stone.
I know. I said a beautiful pass from Stone, Victor Olofsson. All right. Now the
Alexa,
top line
capital
trying
four.
to answer for Edmonton. He feeds Draisaitl in the corner, gets a return behind the net, set up a shot. Draisaitl will track it down, swings it across to Bouchard, puts one cross corner, knocked out of midair.
By
And
the way,
now
the
that
Capitals bounced back and won their game today 3-1.
yeah, I saw it. Wilson scored on the last goal. And now the pass to Perry. Try to leave it for McDavid. McDavid way offside. As Draisaitl brings it across, but it's an offside. Five games in a row.
No comments so far.
All right. 5 games in a row where Edmonton has come from behind and won. They were down in game 4 to the LA Kings, and then game 5 and all that, they won it. So this is a come from behind, comeback underdog team. Golden Knights just have to be very, very, very careful here. Hurdle sets up Haig. That shot's going to be blocked into the netting, and it's going to be out of play, like Naeem's balls.
You said that before, so I'm not going to pop for it.
Yeah. You know, I wonder what has more power? A shaken up soda that could explode or Naeem's balls?
Damn.
I picked the soda. What's more flat, Naeem's manhood or old Coca-Cola? Oh!
Damn.
Poor Naeem. All right, Yanmark's going to move it behind.
Naeem's balls or a flat tire?
Oh! Hannafin floats one towards the net. That's blocked. Raw tried to pull it behind Pickard. Henrique. It's around to Emberson. And there's a tie-up. Floats center circle. Knocked down by Tanner Pearson. He's going to toss it right back into the Edmonton end, and there's going to be a change. The top line for Vegas gets over the boards. White Cloud meets Pot Colson. Arvidsson loses it to White Cloud. He'll regain control. He'll float it back on top. Darnell School Nurse meets Bouchard offside. Oh.
That was just water.
Yeah, jeez. All right, 1-0 Vegas. So, and did you get that one?
School Nurse?
School. Yeah.
It wasn't your best work, but yeah, sure, why not? Uh, 18 minutes and a half, just about.
I got at least 5 types of nurses for Darnell Nurse.
Messages. Oscar Montiel, 1832nd verse.
Have you done your George Pickens video yet?
No, I forgot all about George Pickens. I'll do it. I did see that he's excited to play with CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, the problem is when he doesn't get the ball, is he going to be a diva? That's one thing.
Right. That's I was watching I think it was Speak, and they were like, yeah, is he gonna throw a tantrum if he doesn't get enough touches?
Well, here's the thing. Pittsburgh, they tend to do that all the time. Like, wide receivers end up being like Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson, and now like I don't know what it is with Pittsburgh, But those wide receivers end up like being like all disgruntled and shit. And
Well, I don't know. At least they get more balls and targets than Naeem does.
damn,
Oh,
I didn't get the last no nut jokes that were back to back to back to back. But I
no,
know it was either right before the nurse or
I don't get the no jokes.
you should, because that'll extend the compilation.
I don't feel like it.
Oh,
Bouchard comes in. Hill.
LFF strikes again.
Okay, but that means I have to go all the way back to all the hockey streams and get all the no-nut jokes. All right, softly up the boards, not enough to get it to Nurse. It allows Stone to take over. Tried to feed Cutting Eichel, but that's taken back by Evan Bouchard. Played forward by Darnell Surgical Nurse. Good stick by Stone to knock it off the stone of Connor McDavid. Off the stick of Connor McDavid, not the stone.
21-22.
Connor Brown, pocket pick by Brett Howden. He's going to move in, but there's a good back check by Connor Brown, and Klingberg will find Adam Henrique. Soft pass to Frederick. It winds deep past the stick of Aiden Hill. And now Frederick holds up the right point. That shot towards the net. Back up towards the crease. Henrique almost knocks it home. Connor Brown now has it. Centers one. That's going to hit the upside of the net. Move to the far corner by Brown. Shot down by Riley Smith. That's led off the skates by Henrique. And now there's an icing. Is going to be denied. Klingberg has to play it. He's going to
At least I don't hear your voiceover when it goes ding.
Stretch pass. All the way back down the hill, past Whitecloud, banked off the end boards. Hannafin can't control it. Nugent Hopkins comes up the wall, but Brandon Sods there forces a pass. Hyman out to the neutral zone. It's cross corner by Hurdle. Kulak goes in, beats Olofsson for the puck. Good forecheck by Sod and gets a turtle, and that shot gets into the netting once again.
I can't believe this is the one year that you're not going to go to a playoff game.
I didn't go I didn't go last year.
Yes, you did.
No, I never went to a playoff game last year.
Yeah, I think you did, though, dude.
I am like 99% sure I never went to a playoff. I think my dad did, but I never did because it was only the first round.
Oh, true.
Mm-hmm. All right, on the one touch. Dragged deep by Hurdle. It's going to be played by Pickard. Around to Evander Kane. Now here's the pass. Nugent Hopkins goes rink wide. Bouchard hoping for the return. He gets it. And now there's Darnell Nurse. Oh, that's going to be covered. And Hannafin and Kane are having a stare down. You don't want to fight Kane. You do not want to fight Evander Kane. Hannafin, you're not that strong. I can hear your grandma.
That's not my grandma. That's my mom.
Oh.
Oh no, that's Alma.
Oh. All right, the faceoff's going to go past Nurse. The top line, once again, back out for Edmonton. They're going to form up the neutral zone. Across the line, Draisaitl will pull to the forehand, finds the trail with Nurse. And here's the shot. It ends up in the corner. A shot pass intended for McDavid. Breaking back, Eichel. He has Stone on his way. Across the moment, Eichel holds, finds it, and that shot stopped by Pickard. And Theodore was perfectly set up. 2-on-1 becomes a 3-on-2.
Alexa, Dodgers score.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are tied with the Arizona Diamondbacks 0-0 in the top of the third inning. With 2 outs and 1 on, Brandon Pfaadt is pitching to Freddie Freeman. The count is 0-1.
Man, the Golden Knights need to lose the next 3 games so that way we can at least stream, get back to our regular scheduled programming.
Our regularly scheduled summer programming. I wouldn't mind a round 2 loss. I'm already done with this season. Pearson feeds the point. Pietrangelo cuts it deep. In behind the net comes Colasar. Checked by Wallman. Nick Raw, stick lift, takes it away from Klingberg. Raw controls the puck, bouncing out Klingberg. Pearson shoots, save made by Pickard. Puts it behind the net. Colasar will keep it moving. Pietrangelo at the right point, deals it deep. It will hop along the shelf out of the stick of Keegan Colasar. And he's going to try to feed the point to Nick Hague. Hague will have it on the back pedal. Right back across, Colasar with Raw shoots, blocker save made by Pickard.
Hey, we
And
got 41 people in here.
Off the left window, out of play. Cool. Yeah. Let's hope I actually get views today on my channel.
Let me double check that your channel is active. Okay, yeah, it is.
Oh my god. All that work for nothing on Tuesday night.
I was wondering why. I'm like, why are we stuck at?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was looking for it after to gloat, but then I was like, oh. Yeah, we
So you know what made me laugh today? I was
Huh.
talking to No Nuts for a few minutes, and because he was stuck babysitting Ahmed,
Yeah.
and Ahmed kept on walking into his room, and every single time he would leave Ahmed, he would say, "Okay, are you good? Yeah, all right. See you soon."
See you soon.
Or my favorite was what did he say? Oh no, he was like, oh no, he wouldn't say see you soon. He was like, okay, take care. I'm like, what the? I'm like, that is just hilarious. So I was like, what the?
Okay.
Okay, take care. I'm like,
okay. All right. So the puck is out of play.
I like how they decided to do a game 3 for the Leafs and whoever they play tomorrow, and then they play game 2 of the other Canadian, the Jets, and whoever the hell the Jets are playing.
Yeah, whoever Stars. All right, White Cloud's gonna play it. It'll be played softly around. Olofsson will skate onto it.
The rightful
Can't
star,
hear
the
it.
rightful Stars team in Dallas.
Oh, shut up. All right, a good steal by Brown. Looks to center. Adam Henrique back to the point. Kulak a shot. Save made by him. The rebound is in the slot. and it ends up on the stick of White Cloud, and he's gonna skate it up by Sod. Henrik in the corner. Emerson tries to move it. Olofsson wins the puck, tries to play it back to the point. It's taken away by Trent Frederick. He gets thrown back against the boards by McNabb's hit. Boom. All right, Theodore springs Howden. It goes past Riley Smith. Stick lift by Bouchard. Smith will fight for the puck, but Bouchard will take it away. He can't win. 4:15 to go in the first period, and here's Leon Draisaitl. All right, shot at the point. And here's one to Draisaitl, trying to feed it back to Bouchard. Blocked by Carlson. Taking around the boards. McDavid at the half wall. Goes to the forehand. Bouchard, high slot. Rishot blocked in front. It goes played to the board. Stone looks up ice. Carlson breaking. And he is wrapped up and tumbles to the ice with that Nurse. Here's Pietrangelo. Centering pass. Oh, it goes back to Draisaitl on Zach Hyman. Hyman still protects the puck, and he sandwiched Carlson. Tries to take it away, and he does with the help with the pass to Stone across the line. Stone in the high slot just loses it to Kleinberg. Denied back the other way comes Zach Hyman. Wrist shot wide. The momentum will bring it all the way back up to the point for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Pass to Pietrangelo and Hyman. And skated out to by Evander Kane. And he's got it in the right wing corner. Rolling puck. Settles it down. Checked by Haig. Tries to get the cycle going. Digs it free. And Hyman behind the net. Hyman throws it out in front. And it's cleaned up by Mark Stone. Not much on it. But enough to get it to Jack Eichel. And Pickard's going to move it. Nice aggressive move. Colasar with a one-touch. Hannafin for Eichel. Maneuver. Save. Pickard. Oh, and it's thrown in front, and it doesn't get its way to Pickard. Back the other way. Victor Arvidsson. Slow up to get on Sod. Good back check by Barbershop. Now Eichel goes the other way once again to the corner with Colasar. Back to Hannafin at the point. He's going to throw one cross corner. Pearson's going to hustle. Comes together with Darnell Pediatric Nurse. Colasar up to center. Glove down. Off the stick of Hannafin. Did you get that one? Off the boards. Still offside.
I was listening to the game. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Pediatric Nurse. You might want to get it.
When did you say it?
Like just 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
All right, Nick Raw tosses it from center.
Man, I can't even enjoy the
Goes on the
game because I have to listen to you, asshole.
I couldn't enjoy soccer games because of all the no-nuts you made, jokes you made yesterday. All right.
Correction. You made them.
Oscar, no one knows that here. You don't have proof. All right. In the opening period, just a little bit to go. Out to the neutral zone. Cutting is Brown. Off the post. So close to a tie. Brown hits the crossbar, and it couldn't find its way to the back of the net. Frederick plays it back to the point. Bouchard takes it on the move. Bouchard feels at the corner. Double team there. Olofsson loses the puck. Sod breaks out, stays on side. Rink wide pass. That shot. Stopped by Pickard on Shea Theodore. Or from Shea Theodore. Bouchard will settle it down. Wallman's checked by Sod. 1 minute to go in the period. Another good stick by Nick Hague. Hague on the horse. Pietrangelo there to support him. Leaves it in the same corner. He'll take a big hit from Connor Brown. That's the end. All right, Brett Howden a hit. Take it away. Center's going to Carlson. Drops to Hague. Back to Carlson. Shoots. Just goes wide. And it goes all the way back to Corey Perry. To Trent Frederick. Racing down the right wing wall. Connor McDavid. Sends one. Diving play. Off the stick by Pietrangelo. What a beautiful play. What a beautiful play. Hannafin back to the point. That's going in front. Another shot off his stick. Now Carlson on the way again. Riley Smith. And that's the end of the first period. All right.
All right. I'm gonna go take my nap.
All right. We will be right back at the end of the second period intermission.
Present or invite. Mute microphone. Button. Stop cam.
All right, here we go. Second period starting now. I thought the Golden Knights did well in the first period. And I think one thing that they're pointing out here is the Golden Knights did well on the neutral zone. Bruce Cassidy said that they got to do better at neutral zone offense and defense. They double teamed Connor McDavid. Anytime Connor McDavid was at the red line, they held the red line, kept double teaming him, forced turnovers, and did well. I think they could do better at puck battles, but here we go. So, will they do better here in this second period? The puck has dropped. Here we go. Eichel trying to get it started, pulls up in the corner, settles. Barbashev can't locate the puck. And Darnell Nurse goes back the other way. Darnell Nurse, he's going to toss it into the chest protector of Hill. All right, Oscar is still not back yet from his intermission nap. All right. All right, here's Corey Perry. He's going to settle it down, gets the ice, Draisaitl, McDavid, both trying to lurk in the neutral zone. Not a lot of real estate there for them. Wallman snaps the pass across the line. Perry protects the puck, but he loses it, and he loses his footing, tied up by McNabb. Theodore's going to move it up the boards. Riley Smith moves it out, carried by Carlson, and he pushes it left, thrown off. Pickard by Howden on the left corner, tried the shot. Back to the corner of McNabb, room for White Cloud. Wrister, glove down by Pickard. Carlson was trying to set the screen. You okay?
Fucking allergies, bro.
Oh, geez. Yeah, same here. Allergy season's terrible. I can imagine Naeem's no nut allergy being pretty bad. Get it? I mean, still. It's allergy season, bro. Yeah, you have one kind of allergy, Naeem. Standing up for yourself. You're allergic to that. Anyway. All right. All right, Saad's going to shoot on the blocker side of Pickard. Long shot. Oh, that goes in on Pickard, and he locates it through traffic. Olofsson snaps the pass up to Whitecloud. Another shot deflected off the right pad of Pickard, cleared by Adam Henrique. All right. Hurdle's going to wind it around. And Kolasar gets in the corner. Here's Klingberg. He's going to take the puck away. Reverses. Darnell Nurse pulls it through the puck. I don't want to know.
The Arizona Diamondbacks 4-0 in the top of the fifth inning. With 0 outs and none on, Brandon Pfaadt is pitching to Haizong.
All right.
The count is 0-2.
All right. 2-pot Colson loses it to Nick
Oh,
Ross.
the Golden Knights are gonna give up a goal here soon. The Oilers are going to the power play.
Oh boy.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
so high
on
stick for Nick
Raw.
Raw. So he'll go to the box. So the ER nurse has gone to the locker room, possibly. Get it?
Yeah,
The ER nurse.
minutes. Oops.
Oilers are 5 for 15 overall in the postseason. The Kings had a 40% power play percentage against the Oilers in round 1.
We got 47 people in here so far.
Whew. It's nice to have people in here that are pretending to be my friends. Anyway.
Oh my.
Nugent
Please
Hopkins.
excuse his pity party.
It's not a pity party, it's the truth. All right. Bouchard fakes the shot.
You know,
McDavid.
one day that I actually don't try to actually make you feel bad, you actually make yourself feel bad. You're very backwards.
No, I'm making myself humble so that I don't boost my own ego.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Draisaitl, back wall, McDavid in the corner.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Soda. All right, Bouchard, quarterbacks, over to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins hooks it past to Bouchard. There's a drive and stopped in front. Back to McDavid on the rebound. McDavid down on the goal line. They're not double teaming him behind the net. Over to Draisaitl. Bouchard coming with a one-timer. Then it's McDavid. Feathers going in front. Blocked! And it's in the bumper spot for Corey Perry. It's gated by, he misses the net. Eichel gets the puck deep. They're not double teaming McDavid like they were before. You can tell he was all alone. Hill loses that puck and it goes to the corner. McDavid trying to fight his way past Whitecloud, gains the zone, but he misses Bouchard. Still 40 seconds of power play time for the Oilers. The top group stays out. Draisaitl off the tip of McDavid's stick, but he'll control. Bouchard at the point. Bouchard eyes the net. There's for Nugent Hopkins. He'll go for the return. Bouchard looks at the net once again, looks at the corner for Nugent Hopkins. A little bit of a bumper to Draisaitl, works it up top. Bouchard. Now here's Bouchard down to McDavid. Here's the return across to Draisaitl, and now that goes to the point. Changes places with Bouchard. Here's McDavid. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Connor McDavid on the move. Nugent Hopkins, one-timer missed by Draisaitl. Behind the net, it's McDavid out in front. Oh, forcing him towards the net. And Nugent Hopkins back the other way is Raw. Trying to skates to stick. Stick save! Pickard. Wow. It gets to his chest. Surrendering, no rebound. No shots on net for Edmonton on that power play, but a transition on net for Vegas. Wow. That's not an easy save to make by Pickard. Man, I really wish they would have put Stuart Skinner. Hannafin activates, flips it along the shelf. Taken by Klingberg. Turned over. Olofsson tries to center one to Saad. It hops off the stick of Hurdle. And now Kane will skate it free. Loses it to Brandon Saad. Gets it back, though. Kane will fire one well wide to the corner. Klingberg touches it back up top. Kane across to Wallman with a drive. Just goes wide again. All the way back to Kane on the Kareem. Played ahead. Just about breaking free. Olofsson couldn't do it. Pickard will come, play it around the wall. A reverse hit. And now here's the pass. Well played by Wallman. Little reverse hit on Olofsson, protecting the puck. Got control of it and then got out. But then here in the neutral zone, Vegas steals, getting the puck deep. Vegas has been really good between the blue lines from game one. All right. Tanner Pearson can't get it past Kulak. Connor Brown, an area pass. Nurse gains the red line, deals it deep. Left in the corner by Haig for Pietrangelo. Stretches one out to Kolasar, try to keep it moving to Nick Raw. Star tries to catch it, tosses it to the left of Pickard. And Kulak puts on the brakes to the near board. Stops at the red line by Whitecloud. Kick to head to Raw. Gets it deep once again. Nurse fade forced to retreat back to his ward. Get it? Get it?
I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to the game.
I said Nurse was forced to retreat back into his ward.
Oh.
Oh. They're going to maintain the 1-goal lead here. Hannafin finds Eichel to the half boards. Eichel snaps it past to Whitecloud. That's shot blocked to Hannafin down the goal line. Eichel to Barbashev. Save made by Pickard. Barbashev again from Eichel. Oh, another save. Pickard. He just swallows that up. Wow.
It was what, the sixth joke?
Something like that. Oh, you're blessed. Hey, you know that guy from the Texas Rangers, Jake Berger?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, now we can't make any type of burger jokes because they optioned him back down to the minors. So Jake Cheeseburger is out. They made him a value meal instead of a full meal. Oh, do you get it?
I was about to say they made him they downgraded him from a Whopper to a Junior.
No, they just made him a value meal.
No, you didn't get it. From a
Whopper
to a Whopper Junior. Get it?
Yeah.
Whopper Junior burger.
Oh, jeez. He's a JJ. He's a JJB. Jake Junior Burger. He's a JJB. Yeah. Oh. How many shorts did you get on the pregame? How many views did you get on the pregame short?
I didn't post it.
Oh, you asshole. I got one fucking view, and you're the one saying that I would get views. Although I did pick up one new subscriber today. I got 91.
Yay.
Yay. You're like, I remember those days when I was far behind. Those were 2 years ago.
3 years ago, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Oh, no Time Genius joke? Damn, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You're a timeline genius? Oh, man, I have O&M tomorrow. Fuck.
Usually you should be excited for O&M, but you are just one interesting character.
Because I suck. And it's fucking hot. All right, icing's going to be the call.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Jason sucks.
At O&M. And losing weight. And exercising. And waking up at an abnormal time. And not eating too much. And not drinking soda. And not eating dessert. See? Things I suck at.
You really made yourself look bad in 2 minutes.
No. I'm a unique individual. All right, Shea Theodore shoots, save, Pickard. And he tries to find the rebound. He makes another save on the other side of the net. And now here's another rebound. And now he's going to draw a penalty. Oh, Hurdle and Barbashev get tackled, but Bouchard tackles Hurdle. Is it going to be a double minor? Oh, so Bouchard brings down Barbashev. And he's going to go to the box. And Barbashev was stopped by Pickard. Watch them go up here. Like, oh, okay. Hey, it's a 2-minute minor. Oops, Drake's now attracted. Get it? Minor, Drake.
Hold on, I'm writing another message to you with a short.
Oh, okay.
Messages. Oscar Montiel. You made yourself look bad in 2 minutes, 1 hour, 6 minutes. Proof.
What was your other joke? What?
It's a 2-minute minor. That means Drake's attracted. Get it? 2-minute minor.
Oh,
Oh! All right, forced to the corner by Stone. Freed up. Adam Henrique, and he softly clears it. Here's Darnell, pediatric nurse. 50-50 with Shea Theodore. He has to reach back and win it. Nice job by Wallman at the other end. And now here's in the puck behind the net. Stone, rink wide. Hurdle to the point for Theodore. And now on the flank, Saucy one across to Olofsson. Here's Eichel, gets a return. Eichel eyes the net down at the goal line. Here's Mark Stone. Try to swing one up top. Theodore. It careens to Eichel. Back to Stone. Stone in the back pedal. Finds Olofsson. Save made by Pickard.
Over 9 minutes, breaks attracted.
All right, up the glass. Olofsson almost had a carbon copy goal from the one they scored in the opening period. And that power play. Wow. And a rolling puck out. Well done by Janmark. Now here's Connor Brown. He's going to kill time. He's going to wind it deep. 45 seconds to go on the power play for the Golden Knights. They're going to approach the midway point of this game. Shea Theodore brings it around the shelf. Reversed by Darnell O.R. Nurse. Now Nick Raw controls it.
oh, come
Across
on.
to Hannafin. Trying to hold on to the half-ball Colasar. To Raw, to Smith. Snapped up top, Hannafin. Carlson has it. Carlson. That pass deflects across. It'll find its way to Riley Smith. Carlson, a one-timer. He shoots it, just got nothing on it. And it's in the netting and out of play. And now the officials blow the whistle. 7 seconds away from being
Messages.
5
Oscar Montiel.
aside.
1 hour, 10.
Jeez.
Man, Picker is a bad picker.
It's Pickard.
Yeah, whatever.
Pickard must be very picky about his meals.
His name would be Woody the Woodpeckard. Get it?
Ha. 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 Eichel wins the draw. Theodore sends one left, gets a return. That's for Theodore. It doesn't get all the way through. Chipped out of the air to the right of Pickard. Wound around the boards by Kulak. Out of the box is Bouchard. There he is to receive the pass. Nurse with a drive, and that's the puck out of play. 2 shots on net officially on that power play for Vegas.
And Pickard is ARD at the end.
Yeah.
Message.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, the Oilers are approaching 10 minutes without a shot on net. What a reverse. That's a script flip from the game 1, Oscar.
Yep.
All right, this is off the back of the net. Riley Smith. Carlson controls. Good stick by Draisaitl there. It'll be a souvenir for someone. Nimes Nuts can't be a souvenir for a fan because they're owned by a tiny group.
Yeah.
You know.
Not your night tonight. I think you're better. You're better with the soccer no nut jokes than you are with the hockey ones.
Oh my God, the soccer ones are so easy because they give me the ammo.
I think when you do hockey and no nut jokes, the hockey sense is not your best night. Stick with baseball
Yeah.
and soccer no nut jokes.
I wonder. I wonder how I'll do with basketball no nut jokes. Oh, and football no
Ooh, I
nut
picked up
jokes.
a new subscriber. I'm at 303.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
What?
So my first period recap got 4K views and 4 likes.
Whoa! Can you go see mine?
I don't want to make you sad.
I bet you it got 0 views.
The only thing is that your YouTube studio would have the better data.
Yeah.
Let me check. You know what? Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a special commander stream. Why the fuck not? We're not doing any streams tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
And I got to start covering rookie mini camp and all that shit, which is going to happen this weekend, I think.
Something like that.
And OTAs are starting next week, so we got to pay attention to who's there and who's not.
Yeah.
J Sport. Uh, 598 on the YouTube.
Not bad.
But you might want to check again. YouTube Studio has the better.
All right, that's a save made by Pickard as Riley Smith tried to get on the rebound.
So you might have more.
Down. Hey, but 598 is not bad. Hill swings a pass, goes to no man's land, gets to McDavid. Kleinberg out to the neutral zone. Shoulder to shoulder. Riley Smith comes together with Kane, gets around to McNabb. Lifts it up. Riley Smith can't clear. Carlson can clear it. Now Howden retreats. Hands one to Theodore. Takes a big hit from Draisaitl. Connor McDavid to intercept it. Taken back from Theodore away from Draisaitl. Tries to sprint Howden, who was sidestepping, but Kleinberg is there. Good step by Kleinberg in the neutral zone. Anticipating the pass. Bouchard to Woman. Bouchard glides ahead around Keegan Colasar. Left wing pass for Podkolzin. Checked by Connor Pearson.
1-1.
Oh. To Podkolzin in the corner. Here's the shot. Score! Jake Wallman wires it past Hill. The fourth line for the Oilers. Ties it up at 1. I knew that was coming. Just by the Golden Knights unable to score, I knew it. I knew this was. I was like, oh, great. Here we go. Only their second shot on the period. Golden Knights have had 1,000. He just walks into this one, comes to the point.
I like every single time an opponent scores on their home turf, the Golden Knights play like a wrestler's like theme song. That's like a Scottish theme song. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or they'll play "Say It Ain't So" by Weezer. Or another rock song. I'm done with this Golden Knights team not performing in the second period. They needed to get another goal here, and they didn't. Hurdle protects the puck. Olofsson has his first career playoff goal for Vegas, feeds the point. And Pickard didn't know where that shot was. It deflects into the corner. Hurdle to the half wall on Olofsson on the left side. Olofsson picks up the gear, floats it deep. Moved by Kulak, not out. Hurdle gets free, misses the net. Nifty pass by Olofsson. Now back to Olofsson. Olofsson drops. Pietrangelo looks to carry. He deals it deep, denied by Adam Henrique. All right. Nurse is going to circle. A left wing pass. Reached by Janmark, carried by Podkolzin. Podkolzin goes to work. Drops it off. Klingberg down the wall. Checked by Olofsson to the corner. Haig's there. Janmark digs in. Janmark will poke it to Olofsson. Gets back to Wallman. This is the same route they scored, and there's a shot blocked in front. Arvidsson blocks the puck. Arvidsson looks to center, rolls it on Hill, and he covers. Any chats?
What the fuck? Why? Okay.
Any chats?
Gwen Stefani.
They play this song every game. Let's get the crowd into it. I think it's her voice before they play song Vegas. Let me get a hue, hue.
Yeah.
And then the crowd sings it. They used to play that song by Neil Diamond. Where it began. Hands, touching hands. What's that called? Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
And he used to go, sweet golden nights. Oh, oh, oh. Good times never seem so good. So good. And that's a shot pass into the glove of Hill. Kane on the set play, and Hill was ready for that one. Hey, did you hear my the song I put for my pregame on YouTube?
Let me check because I didn't take a look at it.
All right, it's gonna be circled. Protects the puck from Eichel. Stone walks in with the center to Eichel. It rolls into the crease. It's cleared by Jake Wallman. Past Whitecloud. And now they're gonna be offside, and Barbashev knows it. Oh, you're blessed. What happened?
Hmm?
You didn't look at my.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll validate you, you asshole.
Okay.
That was funny.
Yeehaw! All right, here we go. All right, right back in. Cleared. And Brady McNabb will ice the puck. Kulak will get back.
1 hour, 22 minutes. Oops.
Any chats?
No.
Okay, McNabb will move it around. There's Bouchard. He'll keep it at the half wall. He'll get it deep. Theodore.
1 hour 22.
Stick handles away from Corey Perry. All right. McNabb moves it. The skates of offside will keep it up. That skate will keep it offside. Now Theodore able to bank it past left. Skating onto it is Howden off the outside of the net. Riley Smith shoulders Kulak. Kulak will free the puck up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl right up the center of the rink. He pitches in. Now Hill leaves it for Haig. Back up center goes Carlson. Signed by Nurse. Finds Pearson. Moves in. Pearson. Save! Pickard. He closes the door on Tanner Pearson. Pearson tried to go 5-hole, but Pickard stops it. And now Pickard attacks the other way, and that shove towards the net out of midair. It almost finds Janmark. Another rolling puck. Here's Pearson again to pressure. Kleinberg in the corner. Oh, again in the slot. Wrist shot. Score.
What song is this?
Todd Colson. Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold. I'm done with this game, Oscar. What the fuck ever. I mean, Golden Knights have fallen apart this period.
Again.
They shit the fucking bed. That's what happened. They fucking shit the bed. Again, I don't know. Are we gonna get the Golden Knights? Are we gonna get they lost the first 2 games? Okay, they'll win the next 4. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think this is the end of the road for the Golden Knights. It's the end of the road. It's done. They're out of it. They're shitting the bed where they should not be.
From a team that was really good in the power play in the regular season, they can't really get their shit together in the postseason. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, and they do
This
great
is
in the first period.
across the 6 games and the 2 games right now.
Yeah, well, and there's a hand pass at the Edmonton line. This is a team that they do great in the first period, okay in the first part of the second, and then, oh my God, we're going to shit the bed in the second period.
Hey, look, it's that song again.
I know, but they're not letting me sing it because I don't remember the words.
What's the name of that song again?
Baba O'Reilly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure why. It's literally, I think, 7 or 8 minutes long. Because there's a bridge in the middle where it completely changes tempo.
You know why though, right? So in the 80s, like in like the 70s and 80s, a lot of songs were known for that because they thought like that was like the era of like having solos and having like different performers the chance to shine in the song. So that's why songs were that long at that time.
Hey, by the way, Yamamoto was pitching today, and it's 5-0 Diamondbacks. Wow.
Oh, it's not a bullpen game?
No.
Wow,
Now
so
it
they ended that streak.
No, it's a new series. That's why they're putting Yamamoto.
Why are they playing on a Thursday? What the fuck? I'm so confused.
Well, it's a 4-game series.
Who are they playing again?
Diamondbacks. I literally just said Diamondbacks.
No.
What I wonder is how far did Yamamoto go today? Like when we get off, I'll check who gave up what. All right, so the Golden Knights are going to lose today. The question is, by how much?
Four to 1.
What?
I said 4-1.
Oh, I go 8-1. 7-8-1.
I don't think so, Jason.
I mean, if they if
they lose 8-1, I highly suggest you don't stream Saturday.
Yeah, well, considering I have no life.
Okay, you can do other things with your life, Jason. You can
stream the Dodgers who are gonna lose. Oh, got it. Kane and Eichel to the left of Pickard, won by Kane, lifted up by Wallman. Nugent Hopkins brings it across into the mid of Hill, crashing the net. And now there's a pile up. Kane right in the middle of things.
Fight.
So Vegas isn't going to like this here. They're going to jump in on Kane. Doesn't look like there was a penalty on the initial contact, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, I'm so deflated. This must be what Naeem feels like when his balls get deflated.
By the way, it's looking like it's gonna be 4-on-4, and I heard you.
Mm-hmm. Tom Brady must be doing the Naeem. Oh. Get it?
Not really.
Because he deflated the balls. Naeem's balls get deflated.
Oh. So it'll be 4-on-4, dude.
So Kane gets a goaltender interference call, and Nick Raw looks like gets a minor penalty. Oh no, White Cloud gets some great shots on Kane, so it's going to be a roughing call. He gets a left hook and a right hook. Jeez. Or right uppercut. So it'll be McDavid and Draisaitl and Eichel. Carlson will join Eichel as the two forwards. Off the draw, possession to Theodore. McNabb, the outlet, skates the stick. Carlson drops it for Eichel, working on Bouchard. Lines across the line. Eichel goes to the corner. Takes it behind the net. Backdoor pass. Almost found Carlson. Carlson first to the puck. Winds it deep by Kulak. The Golden Knights are going to make a change. Kulak to the red line. Across the Vegas line. Chips it to Bouchard. Up to McDavid. Dropped off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will accelerate his speed. Draisaitl circles the net. Skates to stick. Tied up. Recovers. Snaps the pass across. Kulak will play it to the half wall. McDavid will pivot away from Howden. Puts the brakes on. Hooks it past to Draisaitl. Goes to the net. Draisaitl will carry up top. Gets across to Bouchard. Bouchard, high slot. Kulak backpedals. Stumbles. Still gets it deep to McDavid. Connor McDavid behind the net. McDavid holds. Darnell Nurse. One-timer. Bouchard blocked by Theodore. Bouchard has it back. Connor McDavid eyes the net. Down low Draisaitl. And that's on the point softly. Over Hill's shoulder. McDavid pivots. Loses it. All right. It's going to be 3-1. Fucking A. Dangle loses it to McNabb. Taken back by Nugent Hopkins. Nurse in the slot. Shoots. Score.
Apparently,
It's
he's nursing the Golden Knights.
He's nursing Pavel Dorofeyev's injury. Alexa, Golden Knights score.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
How much is left?
Alexa. Golden Knights score.
With 2 minutes, 43 seconds left.
Alexa, stop.
All right. Well, I'm not commentating the rest of the period.
No, you gotta be professional.
No, I'm gonna talk. I don't know what to say other than you cannot, if you're a Golden Knights claim, Brandon Saad goes down the Vegas tunnel, by the way. 3 goals by the Oilers in 5 minutes and 40 seconds, Oscar. 3 goals in 5 minutes and 40 seconds for the Oilers. I'm just they can't get past Pickard. They just can't do anything against him. They've completely fucking shit the bed. They've just completely fucked it all up. You can't give me the excuse of, oh, they they're the power play on a far unfair. They're gonna protect them. Blah, blah. Fuck off if that's your argument. Fuck off. I mean, I seriously. They still can't connect on passes, by the way. Like the game is still going on.
3-2.
All right.
Deflected by Carlson.
Holds, misses the net.
See, this is what happens when you're not professional.
Okay, so maybe I should not be professional the whole time, right? At least an answer by the Golden Knights. It's a 1-goal game again. I mean, even if they win, I'm not going to be happy with their second period performance. The second period seems to be like a mushy. What do you, Oscar? Help me out here. It seems to be a weak point.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. Carlson gets the tip on it. Eichel holds onto the puck, buying himself some time. Colasar, the perfect tip. He tips it low, gets the 5-hole, and he finally gets past Pickard. 53 seconds after the Darnell Nurse goal, less than a minute later, 53 seconds. The tip from by Carlson from Eichel, a minute 50 to go in the second period. I'm still not happy with this period. You allow 3 goals in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Awful. Hill has to come out and play it to Pietrangelo, loses it to Podkolzin. Back up top, Kulak. Kulak towards the net. Save made by Hill. He had to fight that one off with Janmark setting up a screen. I don't know, Oscar. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Everything they did well in the first period, it's like they said, all right, here's the deal. In the first period, we're going to double team Connor McDavid. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to stop. I think that's what actually happened. Just being honest. Room for Nurse. Shoot. Saved by Hill.
Oh, look. ABBA is back.
I love ABBA. I wonder where they got the name.
Well, you are related to a dancing queen, so.
but she's not 17. Get it?
Oh.
Oh. Very fruity, but. So it's 3-2.
1 hour, 36 minutes.
All right. Away from Draisaitl, Barbashev has it. Sauces the pass. Eichel handles it. A little bit of a give and go. Barbashev attacks, crosses over, sends it just wide, puts it on the inside of the net, outside of the net. Sweeping on it is Mark Stone. It's cleared. McDavid on the steal, taken back by Theodore. Barbashev with some room. Again, battles across the line.
1 hour 36 minutes. You're related to a dancing queen. Group.
I wonder how long the compilation is going to be with all these shorts today.
Yeah, I know. I wonder which shorts we should release individually.
I think the ones that you've released so far is fine because I don't. If you notice, I haven't released all the shorts from the soccer streams. I just hold on to them.
I can't wait to watch that thing. That's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we won't have any more soccer games to cover until then.
Huh?
We won't be streaming any other soccer games until then.
Yeah.
Because the La Liga is winding down. Barcelona's about to put the nail in the final coffin this Sunday.
So why? Why would we?
Because, and plus the game's early in the morning. Fuck. I don't know what. Like, they're doing it at freaking 10:15 in the morning. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, what happened to the 3 p.m. slot?
Damn. Yeah, I'll be asleep on Sunday at 7 in the morning.
Like, I'll do it for like World Cup if it comes down to like doing it for the World
Oh, yeah,
Cup, bro.
absolutely. Yeah.
And for like Olympics or Paralympic stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
for
All right,
title
12 seconds
racing,
to go on the
for
second.
title race, nah.
Colasar. All right, that's the end of the second period. I'm going to go take my break because I absolutely need it. And
Oof.
Pickard just saves one at the very end. He does the splits. He protects the crease.
How
And
old is
that's
that
the
dude?
end of the
Because
second
that
period.
must be
Wait,
painful
hold
at
on.
his age.
Hold on. Kane involved in this one again. White Cloud comes in, grabs Kane. Make sure he can't do anything else. Pickard again with another big stop here as the period ends. Colasar right in his face. Gets a pad and a glove on it. All right. Both teams chirping at each other in front of them. I wonder if there's going to be penalties. I don't know.
Doesn't
right.
look like it, but
No. All right, we're headed to the third period. We'll give our thoughts in the recaps. All right, we'll be right back.
Stop cam.
We are back. That is the start of the third period. My daddy's at the game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. He sent me that video. Welcome to the start of the third period. Puck has dropped. Golden Knights wet the bed in the second. Can they clean it up in the third? Let's see.
Stop cam.
Oscar, I hope that woke you up. All right, here we go. Puck has dropped. Centering pass will pop up in the air. Pietrangelo to the half wall. Whip towards the net. Blocker save made by Pickard. That's Howden for one towards the cage. Carlson will poke it ahead. Haig tries to play it back. Howden there for support. Howden digs it free. Tied up by Hyman. Taken away by Kane. Chip to Hyman. Centering pass. Score! Evander Kane makes it a 2-goal lead. They lose it early.
That's what happens when you play an unauthorized intro.
Oh
Jason.
my God. They would have done it either way, Oscar.
You see, when you mess up with the equations, you really can't get mad at them.
I didn't pay for the bots this year.
You kind of did because you said... Because you were upset at the fact that I sold them.
Yeah, but I didn't pay for the Golden Knights package.
That's not what you said. You
I
said you
did
did.
not.
Yes, you
No, I
did. You
did not.
said, because I remember you said the Dodger package you bought was with a
Yeah.
credit card, and then you bought the other package with cash.
To make them lose.
No, you wanted them to
Yes.
win.
No, I did not. All right,
Yes, you
wrist
did.
shot blocked, taken away. You're lying. Show me the records. Here's one into the corner. There's Janmark. He puts it off the outside of the net. Wraps to the corner. Nugent Hopkins. Podkolzin tries to dig it free. And it's back to the goal line. Evander Kane, long-time injured reserve the entire season, but he makes it 4-2.
Hey, maybe the series will be ending on Monday.
Maybe. Okay. All right, Kolasar leans into the corner. Centering pass, seeing up Pearson, save Pickard. And he covers. So in total, I think I'm at 782 views on that other short. The new one, I have no idea.
I'm sorry, dude, but if they score another goal, I think this game is over.
Well, this game's over now.
Yeah, but
You
officially.
think the Golden Knights are gonna? Oh, I mean, you think the Golden Knights are gonna score 2? Let's say they leave it at 4-2. Are you think they're gonna tie it and then take the lead? Hell no. Theodore off the draw, wrist shot, gobbled up by Pickard. That time, no traffic
Stranger
in
things
front.
have happened.
It's the Golden Knights, and they're playing this poorly. Sorry, Oscar, I don't see it.
Well, you don't see many things, but
Well, yeah, but
Yes.
but I'm usually always right.
Blind joke.
Yeah. All right, Pats Barbashev settles one in the back end towards Pickard's stick. He handles it to the corner, taken away by Eichel. Good stick lift recovery by Nugent Hopkins. Theodore to Barbashev. Another good stick by Zach Hyman. And he gets across to Stone. And Eichel tries to spring Barbashev. And it's out to the neutral zone. All right, Howden will circle the net to Riley Smith for the reach. Roof by Draisaitl. McDavid fights it out to neutral zone. He's tied up, taken back by Carlson, and now my iPad has stopped. No, I'm not getting that congestion thing. So, am I? Let's see. Yep, I'm getting that. All right, so I'm going to have to sit here and wait for this to come back on. Waiting. All right, here we go. So the puck's out of play. All right, McDavid. Here we will accelerate. Gets tied up, forces it behind the net. Moved by Hurdle. White Cloud's hurt, and there's a penalty. McDavid will go off for a high stick. They're going to check White Cloud for blood. It'll only be 2 minutes, it looks like. If there's blood, it'll be a double minor. What a big opportunity for the Golden Knights to try and get back within a goal. You've got literally the best player on the planet off the ice. He's in the box for 2 whole minutes for high sticking. So it hits the net, bounces off the net, and then it hits White Cloud in the face. Definitely a high stick.
Alexa Golden Knights score.
With 15 minutes, 47
Oh my God, we got 15 whole minutes to go through this torture. Fuck. Carlson feeds the point. Theodore keeps it onside. Eichel down to the goal line. Stone back to Eichel in the corner.
4-3.
Okay, thank you, Oscar. Yay. And Victor Olofsson scores. Snapped
Wow.
home by Olofsson.
Yeah,
What
I
a
don't
pass
show
from
much when
Eichel.
we're out Real Madrid scores. Okay.
I couldn't get the play on time, so I just had to say it because I didn't know who scored. Because my iPad got in the way. I'm going to turn off the speech. Because the iPad gets in the way, and then it talks over the ESPN. Wow, what a goal. All right, they're back within 1. They got about 13 minutes left to do something. Olisar second of the game. So Eichel tells Olofsson, get low, find the lane, and then take to take. He gets there in the back of the net. Kulak is there trying to stop it. So they use Stone on the goal line. They cover up for the little pass. And Eichel had a little bit of vision of his own. I'm still mad. All right. Here we go. Pearson and Rob will go work on the forecheck. Arvidsson can't clear it. White Cloud shoots. Raw will end up with Kolasar in the left wing corner. Kolasar snaps it up top. White Cloud shoots. That's just missed. Kolasar will throws one off the shin guards of Raw. The reach by Kleinberg. Now back in by Nick Raw. Checked by Nurse, but he still protects the puck. That's taken and cleared. And now there's Janmark into the goal of Aiden Hill. All right. All right, Theodore intercepted at the half wall, wrapped around by Draisaitl to McDavid. Played at the point. Wallman into Draisaitl. Snap one save made by Hill. Good save with Corey Perry there, creating some havoc in front. That's what you got to do. Oh, boy.
Ugh. What are you doing?
I'm playing with my thing because I'm mad.
No. You have no Coke?
All right, there's a false start. I have a Coke here. I'm still mad. I wonder how many views I'm going to get on this. What did the Dodgers do now? Let me see.
Alexa Dodgers score.
The Los Angeles Dodgers are trailing the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-2 in the top of the ninth inning.
Oh.
0 outs and none on. Kevin Ginkel is pitching to Hye-Sung Kim. The count is 2-2.
All right, wrist shot blocked by Theodore and carrying free. What's the score?
5-2. Man, that would have been a long day in prison for us.
Oh, we're still in prison. Carlson into the slot. The reach and the carry out as Draisaitl pulls through center. Perry, the return. Draisaitl centers one up against the post. Hill holds the post. It's loose in the crease and skated free by Theodore. And there's a penalty called. I think it's on Vegas.
Oh, man, dude. The Oilers are about to go on the power play.
Uh-oh.
Riley Smith committed a penalty.
Right in front of the net. Yeah.
It was cross-checking. Minor.
Fuck.
Alexa Golden Knights score.
With 13 minutes, 59 seconds.
Okay, Alexa,
left in
stop.
the third
We got 14 minutes of this bullshit.
Oh, great.
And they're going to commercial too? What the fuck?
Oh, come on. Uh,
5 more days, Jason, to find out where we end up going.
literally a week away from today.
We'll be either going to freaking LA, Kansas City. And yeah, because you don't want to go to Green Bay, so.
There's nothing to do.
But it's Titletown.
Just because they won like 10 years ago?
No, Jason. You know, you realize that Green Bay was like, they won like the first 5 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah, with Vince Lombardi.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know, but that's the only thing. Oh, we're going to go see a bunch of trophies from like 80 years ago.
Oh, but if it was the Dodgers, you would have been all over it.
No, because if all there was to do was, titles, I'd be like, okay, so what? Just show me a picture. But if you're like, hey, there's the center field pavilion, there's the bars, there's this, there's that.
I also just want to check out Lambeau Field, too.
Do they have Lamborghinis?
Oh, my.
You said Lambo. you can't say nothing.
I really can't. I don't know what to say.
That's not true. All right, Edmonton wins the draw. Nugent Hopkins shoots, saved Hill. It's a Oilers power play. Eichel and Draisaitl. Eichel wins the draw. Allows the clear by McNabb. And nothing really going on here. Evan Bouchard. There's Draisaitl. Easily gains the zone. Perry has it. It's returned up top to Bouchard. Bouchard lays it to Nugent Hopkins. Hands off to Draisaitl. Peels it back to Bouchard. Across to McDavid. A return to Bouchard. Here's the draw. Blocked by McNabb. Or the drive. Racing to the puck. Carlson. Good job by Nugent Hopkins. He avoids a break. Good stick by Carlson there and Eichel in the neutral zone. That forces Nugent Hopkins all the way back with McDavid in his own end. Halfway through the power play. Draisaitl to McDavid. Onside. Into the corner. Played behind the net. It goes. Picked up by Perry. Floats one to Nugent Hopkins. Now here goes Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins eyes the net. McDavid. Good stick by Stone. Sweeps it out to the red line. Draisaitl back across. Hyman was carrying to the net. Double team to the corner. Room for Whitecloud. Skates up to it, and he clears it. 30 seconds to go on the power play. I'd really love a short-handed goal. Howden races behind the net. As it's the no man's land. Bouchard tied up. He was looking for a call. On the boards to Hyman. Reversed. Handled by Adam Henrique. To the point again. Second it up. Zach Hyman. And now that's worked up top. Nurse. 5 seconds to go on the power play. And that's reflected off the pads of Hill. Hyman skates the stick. Tied up by Howden. Out of the box is Riley Smith. One shot on net on a successful power play or penalty kill for Vegas. Now they'll call for icing. What the hell does ESPN want?
That was funny. The way you said that.
Oh, fucking A, Dodgers. Oh, boy.
What happened now?
They lost 5-3. At least they came back
Ish.
somewhat. Kind of.
It's looking like
Maybe.
the bullpen actually was able to
would've.
do something.
I think it was the bullpen that gave up all those runs. I got to go back and watch the game. The highlights. The refs are yelling at everybody now.
Yeah, hopefully
And the Golden Knights wanted a penalty, but the refs didn't call
The
it.
Golden Knights lose today, lose Saturday, lose Monday, and we'll be back to our Dodgers scheduled programming.
So then they lose today, they go back on Saturday and Monday, they win, and you're like, oh, come on! Riley Smith dumps it. There's a change. Klingberg. I'm streaming. All right, here's Pearson. He couldn't gain the zone. Blocked out by Hannafin.
You're
There's
getting
a
yelled
hand
at again.
Yeah, well, she's on the phone. And I'm like, well, I'm streaming. I don't know what to tell you. Remember that one Dodger game where my grandma was streaming, so we had a whisper? And the Dodgers will...
Well, you had to whisper. I can speak normal.
Game. No, I had to put your volume in my headphones. And I was like, and that'll be a base hit for the Dodgers. It sounded like a golf, you know, the golf channel.
Yeah. I wonder what stream that was.
Whew, that was last year. I don't know. Early baseball season though. Like in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, because I think she recently didn't she like recently suffer the heart attack or something like that?
No, that was late last year. That was into the hockey season, actually. Early hockey season this last year. 3 Oilers, 2 Golden Knights. The puck pops free. Pietrangelo on the move. That's pinned by Hurdle. Kulak loses his footing. Hannafin on the move. Activates. Hannafin centers one. And I don't know what happened there. Another good stick. Bouchard is going to lose his edge. Hannafin has it. He's going to continue to control. Hurdle shovels one to the corner. Poke behind the net is Connor Pearson. Reaching in for Kulak. Kept on side. Hannafin wrist shot deflected on Pickard. And he makes the stop. Olofsson almost had another goal. Hurdle has the puck. Hurdle tied up behind the net. Taken away by Stone. Fresh legs off the bench. Floats one into the slot. Cleaned up by Kane. Can he clear it with the help of Connor Brown? Pietrangelo turns it right back across. Stone to Barbashev. Ivan Barbashev peels. Finds Stone. Stone to the cutter as Theodore shoots. Blocked in front. It hit his own man. Jack Eichel is down. Eichel checking for blood. Gets back up into the play, though. Theodore feeds him the puck. Eichel was stung. Ouch. Gets back up. Seen past Stone. He was hoping for the cut of Hannafin. Wind up the boards. Out of the reach of Hannafin. It won't get to the goal line. Oh, it will. And it'll be an icing. Let me put the volume up on the music. Can you hear my mommy?
Not on stream ever. Let me check on YouTube.
Okay. All right, wrist shots blocked before it gets through. Evander Kane can't clear it. Eichel has the puck. They're going to call a hand pass. It must have hit the glove of Theodore. Rewind it back like a minute.
Yes.
All right, well, she's off the phone now. All right. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm done with this hockey season. All right. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm done with this hockey season. I agree.
What the fuck? Did you just agree with your own echo? What the heck?
Yeah.
What is?
Someone
2
was
hours,
saying they were
23
done.
minutes.
I was too. But you.
23. Did you just agree with?
Messages. Oscar Montiel. 2 hours, 23 minutes. Did you just agree with your own echo? Group.
Ooh, Maple Leafs and Panthers playing in Florida tomorrow. They're down 2-0.
The hardest
we get-
trophy to win in sports? I don't think so.
I think it might be.
Honestly, I would think that baseball is the hardest.
Yeah, I don't know. I think on physicality, no.
Basketball, though, because basketball has physicality too.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it.
All right, Howden waits for it. It's wrapped around. A couple of checks. Stone up to McNabb.
Score.
Floats one towards the net. On the stick of Eichel. And it's
What
stopped
the-
by Pickard with the glove.
8:42 to go.
Huh?
8:42 to go.
I feel like ending the stream. They're just gonna lose.
If the Oilers score another goal, we'll end it.
Okay. Score! All right, Oscar, time to go.
No.
Oh. I'm predicting. My daddy's at the game. He took his undeserving wife instead of me. Oh, okay. We went there. We're gonna be done all of a sudden. She manipulates her way back in. Room for Hannafin with a drive and save Pickard. Nurse has the rebound. Hurdle fell on his left leg as he tried to make the save. He's trying to flex his leg. He's telling the refs he's okay. Sod's in. Oh, Pickard. Sorry, it wasn't Hurdle. It was Pickard. Hannafin skates onto it, wraps it all the way around. Adam Henrique.
4-4.
What?
4-4.
Onside to Hannafin. Now here's Pietrangelo. Wrist shot. Score!
So we're not ending the stream
We're
anytime
tied!
soon.
The Golden Knights have tied the game.
You're welcome.
Thank you. What code did you write this time? If I supposedly bought the package. So Pickard flexes his left leg because he's hurting. Tells the ref he's okay. Hurdle gets the tip in front of the net. Pietrangelo shoots it through. Hurdle with a perfect tip. He gets a piece of it, but Pietrangelo shoots it through. Vegas has tied it up in the third period. Under 8 minutes to go. Shit, we're stuck here. The crowd is going crazy now. A takeaway. Ross shoots high off the blocker of Pickard and out of play. Now Tanner Pearson
Messages. Oscar Montiel.
rolling
2 hours, 23
saves.
time. Group.
And Pearson tried to tuck it into the net. And Wallman takes exception. And he's not happy. You don't want to take a penalty if you're Edmonton. 7:30 left in a tied game. I wonder if Calvin Pickard's okay. I wonder if he's hurting so much that Pearson was trying to tuck it in. I guess he didn't hear the whistle. So they're trading shots. Stuart Skinner is standing up over on the Oilers bench.
Oh no!
The
How is he
ref was
gonna?
asking Pickard is okay.
How is he gonna Pickard Wood? Damn.
Oh jeez. Oh god. Stuart Skinner has the ball cap, hasn't put the helmet on. He is an interested spectator looking over, seeing Calvin Pickard if he's okay to continue. Off the draw. Raw to Theodore. Offside pass. Takes McNabb back to the neutral zone, I think. Alex Pietrangelo is credited with the goal up to this point. Nugent Hopkins denied. Drives the opposite side, Nurse behind the net. Now Kulak makes a lone pass and misses Eichel.
Messages. Oscar Montiel. 2 hours, 28 minutes. No policy going to Pickard Wood now. Group.
No icing. Intercept on McDavid. There's a shot that's deflected up and out of play as Nugent Hopkins tried but couldn't get it. I think Pickard's okay. He hasn't tried to stretch it or skate off. Face off in the Vegas end to the right of Hill. Won by Draisaitl. Darnell Nurse shoots. Blocker save made by Hill. Connor Brown pitches it around the net. Knocked out of thin air by Pietrangelo. Glove down by Draisaitl. Swung up top. Kulak point to point. Nurse drives another. Blocked again by Pietrangelo. Played up the boards. Riley Smith has it. Hoping for Howden. Intercepted by Draisaitl. White Cloud walks in. Brown off the skates of Draisaitl. Carlson at the red line. Chips it forward. Out. Walks right into the shoulder of Jake Wallman. White Cloud to Hannafin. Gains the red line. Brings it across. The Edmonton line. Gets the return from Hurdle in the corner. He and Bouchard come together. Oh boy, here's Olofsson. Tied up to the half wall and back up to the neutral zone. Hyman across the line. Tied up in the boards. Good job there. Snap forward by Olofsson. He goes right back in. Hyman has to tag up, so there's some real estate for Hannafin. Here comes Shea Theodore. 5:40 to go in the third period. Swung forward by Klingberg. Tripped and handled by, I can't tell who that is. Howden, I think. Now it's along the shelf. Overskated. Carried by Janmark behind the net. Taken away by McNabb. He loses the puck to Arvidsson. Toe drive. Blocked by Theodore to cover up. And this will go wide of Pickard, and icing is the call. Nervous moment for McNabb there. Theodore steps right in. McNabb turns it over, loses the footing. Theodore slides over, gets stick to puck, not letting Arvidsson through. McNabb clears it down the ice, and it's icing. They win it, but skated onto by Mark Stone. Oilers win it. He anticipated, gets the puck in the Edmonton end. That's where you want it. Here comes McDavid. Across the line. Perry. McDavid towards the net. Off the high glass in the right wing corner. Bouchard at the right point with a drive. Off the blocker side of Hill. Another puck out in front by Perry, cleared by Mark Stone.
4.5 minutes to go.
Oh boy. Bouchard shovels it down. Klingberg uses the net for protection. Klingberg.
On one hand, I want the Golden Knights to win this to even this out, but on the other hand, I want the Oilers to win to go up 2-0 so we
And
can
that's
end the
stopped
stream
by
on
Hill.
Monday.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Moved
torn.
by Hannafin. I'm not.
I'm torn in two, like Naeem's balls are.
Oh! Well, wouldn't it be like a million? Because they obliterated his balls? Oh.
2 hours, 33 minutes.
Messages. Oscar Montiel. 2 hours, 33 minutes. No nut jokes. Group.
Any chats?
No.
Damn. Watch us get a shit ton of views, but not any chats. And that's weird because your channel always gets us chats in the regular season. I guess nobody likes to watch in the postseason.
Maybe you'll get it when they start doing it at 8 Eastern.
Something like that, yeah. At least they're not baseball that does it at 5 your time. Remember the Dodger game we did at 2:02 my time? In the afternoon?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was the game that they lost miserably, remember? They gave up that Grand Slam by Vientos. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How mad was I?
I don't remember, honestly.
Not as mad as with the Padres game. Please don't go to overtime tonight. I don't want to do an overtime intermission.
God
I
damn it,
don't.
Jason. Why did you have to say that?
Because I want more stream time because I have no life. Ooh, Timberwolves tied it up with the Warriors? Ooh, crazy. I want the Warriors to win. They beat my Lakers.
Man, this song Turn It Down for What was so overplayed when I was in middle school.
No, it was high school. It was like I think it was my sophomore or my junior year. And then he did one with Pitbull.
Yeah.
He's turned down Paquet. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay. I remember Lil Jon came and performed for the Stanley Cup in Vegas the first year. They killed it in their first year. Offensive zone draw won by Eichel. Hannafin rings it around the boards. Kleinberg, the intercept, trying to carry it across. Kane up on the wing. It's high out in front. Blocked. Mark Stone tucks it along. Nugent Hopkins goes against Eichel. Play to the point. Wallman gets across to Kleinberg. Save made by Hill. Rebound. Hyman shot in the crease. And it's in the stick side from Kane. It's lifted out by Mark Stone. Big save by Hill there. Eichel double teamed, lost the puck to Nugent Hopkins. He skies it in. 3:13 to go in regulation time. Carlson off the stick of Howden. It's onside, out on a drive. Olofsson to reach. Adam Henrique now has it. Now it's forced out to neutral ice. Played back across. Howden. Taken back by Bouchard. He circles. Accelerates it. Chipped in by Connor Brown. Pietrangelo, who had the tie and goal, loses his footing along the boards. Cleared by Riley Smith, though. 2:40 to go in the third. Uh-oh. Kulak leads for McDavid. Here comes McDavid through center. Across the line. Lost it to Hurdle. McNabb the other way. Goes in. Olofsson saw it on the forecheck. Moved by Darnell Nurse.
2-minute warning.
Trying to find McDavid. Rolling puck. And off the stick of Hurdle. Carried to the boards by Perry. McDavid. Underneath McNabb on the net. Saad has the puck. And it's out. McDavid and McNabb are still tied up behind the play. McDavid will get onside for the carry in by Draisaitl. Kleinberg has it. Centering pass. Saved by Hill. He's still in the blue paint. Draisaitl. A mosh pit on the goal line. And it looks like Hill found the puck with his glove. And he saves that. That got messy real quick. What a save by Hill. Kleinberg tries to get it to Draisaitl. Oh no, Perry goes to the forehand. Hill with the initial save, and then another one by Draisaitl. The puck's loose in the crease. Good save with the left pad by Hill. Perry's in the crease. There's bodies everywhere. I don't know how that stays out, but what a good couple of saves by Aiden Hill to keep the Golden Knights in it. Now the Golden Knights have to get Pickard.
138 to go.
Jeez. 138 to go. There's a mad scramble denied by Hill. Another face-off to his left. Carlson, good by Carlson. Hannafin flips it out. Bouchard goes across to Woolman. And now off the stick of Janmark. Stopped by Hill behind the net. Whitecloud. Barbashev has the puck. A reach by Stone. Woolman takes over. And Bouchard the return. Woolman skates the stick. On the pass. Arvidsson couldn't handle it. Hannafin will turn it up the boards. Eichel can't clear it. Arvidsson in the corner with a minute to go in the third period. It is tied in the third period. Hannafin perfectly positioned. Stone takes it out once again. Eichel looking for the loose puck. Barbashev has it. Barbashev circles the net. Checked by Kulak. Tries to float it to the point. Onside Theodore. Some room for Raw. And here's Eichel. Off the bench is Howden. Howden will accelerate. Trying to go faster. Throws it up. Feeds the point. McNabb. It's across. Theodore to the roof. Wrist shot wide. A reach by Howden. Sweeps it deep. Raw behind the net. 22 seconds. Raw pivots away from Kulak. Eichel in the corner. Eichel looks at the clock. Gets a return from McNabb. Save Pickard. On the rebound. It goes just wide. 8 seconds to go. The end of the period. Eichel. It just goes high and wide. Eichel can't believe it. And we will go to overtime for the first time this series. And for a third time in the Golden Knights postseason. Inches away from winning it were the Golden Knights. Oscar, he can't believe it goes just high and wide. The shot from the point, it bounces right to Howden, gets a piece of Nurse coming in. Wow, Howden looks down at the puck. The puck's right on his stick. It hits right off of Nurse's shin pad. Oh, you're blessed. Excellent chance from Eichel to get the game winner, and he misses the far side as we will head to overtime.
All right.
Woo!
This time I'm actually going to take my nap.
Okay. So no recap?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Wow. Kane gets it to a 4-2, and then Olofsson gets his second goal to make it 4-3, and then Pietrangelo gets the goal, and it's 4-4 is the tie. Wow. Hope it's 5. All right, for the Golden Knights, we are going to a third intermission break, but for overtime. Here we go. We'll see you guys when we come back. Okay, real quick. My favorite is Buddy. What shows you can't even see? All right, listen. I have a partial vision, so I can commentate this game. Second of all, I am visually impaired, so I don't think you meant to be rude, but I just thought I'd point it out. Connor McDavid, the other chat before, is one of the greatest in the world. I think the greatest player on the planet. And if the Golden Knights don't contain him, they're in trouble. I cannot show the game on YouTube. I would totally show the visuals of the game, except I will get copyrighted. If you go watch anyone, Nordic, Soda Pot TV, I think it is, CK Timmy, or anyone else, they cannot literally show the game. We have to just commentate because we'll get copyrighted by YouTube and ESPN and the NHL, and we can't have that. So I'll address chats as they come.
Full StreamYard Studio.
We are going to overtime. Puck has dropped. We are ready to go. All right, centering pass by Barbashev. Couldn't get it off. Try to wheel it around. And it's just missed. It gets through to Theodore. And save Pickard on that pass as he moves right to take one away from Jack Eichel. And Golden Knights are a little bit slow in the crease. A stretch by Eichel on that save. Here's Mark Stone back to the point. Hey, one for Pietrangelo just goes wide off the tip of the glove of Pickard. Tomas Hertl turned up by Bouchard off the stick of the official. Where's the puck? There's Draisaitl. He finds it. He skates it free. Corey Perry looks over his shoulder into the shift. Into the shift for Draisaitl and McDavid. They'll head to the bench. Pietrangelo on the move. Crashing into the net. Oh, save Pickard on the rebound. Save on Olofsson. Wow. A set play as Pietrangelo just tossed it on Pickard. And with speed, the Golden Knights got two players on that. Good save from Pickard. Here's Olofsson again. Olofsson to the corner, looking for the hat trick. Protects the puck. One goal wins it. Racing up the right wing boards. Now there's Hyman. Tied up by Howden. And here's Olofsson. He gets it deep. He'll head to the bench. And Klingberg moves it further off the stick of Hyman. Skated onto it is Adam Henrique. He'll hand it off to Hyman. Hyman shoots. And it's saved by Aiden Hill.
No other chats than the ones that you addressed already.
What?
No other chats aside from the ones that you already addressed.
Yeah, I like the second one. It's funny. Yeah, I always say, look, you haven't made it on YouTube unless you get a hate comment.
Man, that was a nice ass nap. I actually almost fell asleep.
Ah! Golden Knights had 2 overtime games in their last series. Face off to the left of Hill, skated out by Kolesar. Raw reaches back. Try to get it deep, denied by Adam Henrique across the line onside Frederick. Denied by Kulak, all the way back to Wallman. Played into the corner. It's Frederick. Henrique has it. Couldn't beat Whitecloud. He intercepts. One touch Kolesar leaves it for Raw across the line. It is Bouchard into the corner. Pearson emerges. Back to the point. McNabb. Pearson in the slot. Shoot, save, Pickard. No rebound. Wow. Vegas is really picking off where they left off in the third period, Oscar. I mean, just aggressive. Raw on the forecheck. Pearson comes around. He's got like all the time and space. Good hold on to the rebound too by Hill. And Klingberg is looking for that rebound. Oh no, wait. I forget who was looking, but Pickard stops the rebound. Pearson thought he had the overtime winner there. He was the assist on.
We're at 70 people, Jason.
Overtime. Huh?
We're at 70 people.
Woo! The highest ever for a hockey stream. Eichel wins it. Barbashev controls it. McNabb deals it deep, intercepted by Draisaitl. The pass to Janmark, off his stick. Theodore swings it left. Off Barbashev's body. Now here's Darnell Nurse, it looks like. Now here's Theodore. Feeds Eichel across the line. Area crossover looking for Barbashev. Reached out, and now there's Janmark. Draisaitl couldn't control that pass. And he has it at the half wall. Winds it around. Arvidsson digs in. Chipped by McNabb. It's behind the net. Miss in the stick of Draisaitl. Some room for Shea Theodore. Across the line. Stone Off the blocker of Pickard. Now, Olofsson. That's denied. Nicely by Howden. Howden races the other way with it. It's dumped in by Eichel. Stopped by Pickard. And he uses the glass himself. Corey Perry. Goes across to Kulak. Bangs it off the right wing glass. Hague ties up Podkolzin. But here's Connor McDavid. Lost the puck. Riley Smith goes the other way. Now Howden gets it deep. Kleinberg. There's a loose puck in the corner. Howden goes after it. And Perry's going to tie him up. Riley Smith has it, puts it on net in front. And that's padded perfect position for Pickard. Wow. Crowd into it. Hurdle across the line. Olofsson in. Trying to control it is Brandon Saad. It's moved to the near side. Held in. Whitecloud point to point. Hannafin shoots. Just saved by Pickard. Hurdle has the puck. Hurdle at the half wall. Double teamed. Slides a pass. Moved by Whitecloud. Into the bumper it goes. And it's chipped wide by Olofsson. And now back the other way comes Zach Hyman. Kane with a toe drive to stay onside. Hyman will spin it back to a vacant point. Saad. He's the first to the puck. Unable to field it, carries it behind the net. Kulak is there. He wins that puck. Very good job there. He uses the right wing glass to clear it. And icing is the call. Kane is going to object to that icing. It'll go all the way back down to Edmonton's end.
How much time left in this overtime? Alexa, Golden Knights score.
15 minutes, 53 seconds
Dude,
left.
Alexa, stop.
15 minutes?
14:53.
Wow.
Just like when the Byzantine Empire collapsed.
What the fuck? You have problems. You seriously have problems. I'm serious.
No, because that's when Turkey became a thing. Istanbul.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry for his stupidity. We're really sorry.
No,
That's
sorry for my
done by
genius.
his
Sorry for my historical genius.
No. Oh, but the way
That
you
was
use
that
it,
was
not right.
historical genius
Pedro
right
on the
there.
wall, Olasar tied up by Henrique. Pietrangelo. Now he gets to Raw. Pearson spins it along the shelf, all the way around to Nick Raw. And that's checked by Frederick. Got the stick up, and he takes a penalty. Oh, Nick Raw cross checks Frederick to the side of the head. Fuck.
71.
What the Golden Knights did not need was a penalty.
No, they needed it.
Ignore Oscar. I mean, seriously, why would you? That's a cross check to the face. Oh, he's bleeding. It's going to be a double minor. Will this cost us the game?
5-minute measure. Holy shit.
Oh, he's out of the game. Oh, my God. It's being reviewed.
Oh, but they're going to review it.
I think it's what the Golden Knights did not need. So he's not putting a body check, no attempt to play the puck.
Yeah, he wasn't playing the puck there. He just had a brain fart, but that's no excuse on why he...
Yeah, so I guess that's a 5-minute major. So they're going to say he's deliberate. And Trent Frederick is down the tunnel. He's going to go back to the locker room to get...
5-minute major. Jason, I have a suspicion you say Nick Raw's name wrong because they say Wah.
It's Raw.
Everyone says Wah.
It's Raw. It's French. It's R-O-Y is how you spell his name. It just sounds like Wah, but it's not. It's Raw.
Oh, Because they.
It's weird because when you say it fast, yeah, Nick Raw. That's why it sounds like it.
Oh.
So Raw is going to be kicked out of the game and disqualified. And Olafson will serve the major for Raw. And Raw goes back into the locker room for what appears to be a deliberate high stick. 0 for 2 on the power play with 2 power play shots is Edmonton. They will win the draw. This could be game, set, match for Edmonton. To Nugent Hopkins, down low, blocked on the centering attempt. And off the ice is Draisaitl. Takes it. Hill digging it for his Perry. Bouchard is onside to Draisaitl. Now McDavid up top to Bouchard. He's looking to launch the big shard. McDavid on the big flank. Back to Evan Bouchard. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. He's going to set up Bouchard. One-timer. Save made by Hill on McDavid. Around to Nugent Hopkins. Now it's Corey Perry. He's going to reverse. Carlson races over and clears it. Wow. 5 minutes of this shit. First 50 seconds going off. A little bit of a delay. Nugent Hopkins lost it. Stone will play it out. McDavid pressures. Boy, I'd love a shorty here. A shorthanded goal would be beautiful. And now it's tied up with Stone. And they're going to tumble to the ice. Perry across to Nugent Hopkins. And hoping for a return. That's going to be denied. Racing for the puck is Riley Smith to put pressure on Bouchard. He nearly took it away. The Golden Knights fans want to call. They won't get it. Haig with some room. Stone all the way out to Brett Howden. He's going to be double teamed, but he's out. First 90 seconds killed off by Vegas. Come on. It's basically 2.5 power plays. Come on. Henrique across to Kane. Centering pass. Bounces to Hyman on the right wing wall. And now behind. Intercepted by Pietrangelo. He can't clear it. Glove down by Wallman. Here's Hyman. On the move goes Klingberg. Reps it all the way around to Kane. Kane skates it down low. And it's Wallman. Wallman off to Evander Kane. Kane fans on the shot. And Hyman will gather up. Under 3 minutes to go on the major. Whew. Wallman to the flank. Kane. Now it's one on net. Onto the tip. Saved by Hill. McNabb and Pietrangelo will work the wall. Wallman keeps it on side of the net. Gets the return. Wallman goes across with some room. Moves in. Shoots. Saved Hill with the stick. Off the boards. Howden. Short-handed. Joined by Saad. Brings it on the attempt. Shoots. Oh, on the onside of the net. Damn. Pickard got a piece of that. That was a shorty game winner right there. Past the midway point of the 5-minute kill. Fuck. An interception. And Eichel gets back on the right side of the blue line. McDavid will take off through center. Connor McDavid will accelerate. Trying to get in there. And that's denied. McDavid in the high slot. He gets it to Nugent Hopkins. Gets the return. McDavid plays it up top. Bouchard. There's a drive. Saved by Hill. Still in play. McDavid to the corner. Back to when it is Bouchard. And my fucking iPad stops. Oscar, take over for a little bit. No? Okay. My iPad's gone on. Are you watching the game?
Yeah, but they
right.
icing.
Yeah. All right. I got it.
Yeah, I'm watching the games that I'm falling asleep.
Isn't it midnight over there?
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m.
How do
Let
you
me
do it
see.
during Dodger
Is it
game?
1 a.m.? Yeah, it's 1:04.
How do you do it during the Dodger streams? Because they start at 10 your time.
Yeah, but they
And-
usually end like at 12:30, dude. They don't go 3 hours.
In postseason hockey, this is what happens. This would have gone to a shootout if this were the regular season. It'd be over by now.
if anything, they should have done the 5 minute. They should do the. Honestly,
10-minute
when it
overtime.
comes to regular season, they should do this, the 20 minutes, whatever. And then for the postseason, do the 5 minutes and then the shootout. But
No,
in
I
my
think
opinion,
they should do a 10-minute overtime, give them a real chance, and then if they don't get it there, do a shootout. That would be shootout would that my heart couldn't take it. Pickard and Hill have done incredibly well, have been doing well this overtime. Wow. Nugent Hopkins down at the goal line. Power play continues. At the timeout, it's McDavid. He's going to pirouette in the corner. Eichel is going to hold his ground. Up top to Bouchard. Over to Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard fumbles the puck, and he keeps it onside. Still a minute 12 to go on the power play. Now it's Draisaitl. Surveying, looking. McDavid on the move. Keeps it. McDavid to Bouchard to drive. Down with the glove is Hill. 8 saves on this major power play. Jesus.
Damn. Alexa, Golden Knights score.
With 10 minutes, 26
Alexa, stop.
Wow.
10:26 to go. So I have a question. When they eject a player, how do they make it 5-on-5 again?
They make it 5-on-5 after the power play.
No, I know, but how do they make it 5-on-5 since they ejected a player?
There's more players on the ice. That's chipped in front. Draisaitl. It's back to McDavid. I don't know who they're going to bring up. Probably Caden Korzak, maybe. And now here's for Nugent Hopkins. Pass right through the crease. McDavid and Bouchard. They're going to settle it down. Now that's going to be moved. There's Draisaitl. Bouchard, a one-timer. That's tipped in front and cleared. Pickard will play it. And out of the net is Olofsson. 27 seconds left on the McDavid on the penalty. Cleared by Stone. And Pickard out of the net once again. Here's Draisaitl. 15 seconds to go in the 5-minute major. The crowd is going crazy. They're sensing a kill on that save made with the left toe by Hill. 6 seconds left on the power play and on the penalty kill for Vegas.
Dang, you can't say shit about the Golden Knights anymore in this game. Even if they lose.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be here for it had it not been for that second period. And I'd argue into that third. A breather for both teams as they're going to scrape the ice and do some ice maintenance. 9.5 minutes left in overtime. Shit. Whew. Both of these teams have won overtime games in the playoffs. Vegas did it twice. Barbashev did it in Game 4. Howden did it in Game 5. Back-to-back overtimes. Pearson with a great pass as Howden snaps that one. And they won over that glove of Fleury. Fleury, I'm sorry. It's okay. And, sorry, I was talking my figurine. He talks.
We're 17 minutes.
Anyway, and if they win here, they will win at home. Oh, I gotta put the volume up. My mommy's talking.
3 hours 17
Thanks. For comments, start learn, select post, button, post, learn more, start comment actions, button, show comment on stage buddy. What's your listings item? Group. Live broadcaster, private side, media banners.
How do you spell flurry?
Last heading, heading left.
Fleury.
Info, talk, music, mute, 2, inside, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Auto slide, BK, slider.
I had to put it up, ladies and gentlemen. Mommy's talking, and she talks too loud.
Ooh.
Wow. All right, Henrique and Eichel on the draw. Henrique gets kicked off. Kane moves in. Gets chased. Does Henrique. No chat so far. Except to insult me and to show the game. Eichel wins the draw. Pietrangelo
76.
can't clear it. It didn't go for Hyman. It hit the post. Hyman thought it went in. Olofsson across the line. The penalty kill's over. Woo, they got saved there. Hyman right on the doorstep. Had the game on his stick. It hit the crossbar and came back out. Immediately signaled by the officials, no goal. Kane in the corner. Chips it to the goal line. Henrique has it. We're back on 5-a-side now. There's Hyman. Loses it to Pietrangelo. Gets it up the boards. Nurse
I like how
turns it
I'm
back.
hearing you and hearing the guy say the same thing at the same exact time.
And now that's for Olofsson. He skates it free and he dumps it in. And here's a long pass that hits Arvidsson. No icing. Circling around to Theodore. Will Vegas Golden Knights get that? Dodge that last play. And they dodge the 5-minute power play. Mark Stone in the left wing corner. Gets one to Barbashev. Barbashev eyes the net. Howded! Stave made by Pickard. And he reaches out with Carlson attacking. What a chance for Hyman right in front of the net. He can't believe he missed it. Oh, so good win from Eichel. Pietrangelo tries to clear it. He fans on it. It goes right to Hyman. He shoots it over the hill. And it goes off the bar. And he's like, what? It goes off the bar and out. He couldn't believe it. He grabs his helmet. Like, what the hell? Oh. Off the draw. This puck is going to end up in the corner. And now here's Kleinberg. Olofsson put it behind the net. Protected by Wallman. Past White Cloud and out. Rolling puck. Icing. It's going to go right back where it was. In Edmonton's end to Pickard's left. Eichel wins the draw. Theodore has it. Point to point goes McNabb. Deals it to Eichel on the move. Good stick by Nugent Hopkins. Eichel will settle for the dump-in. Barbashev reaches. Stone gives it to Eichel. He shoots. Oh, wraparound chance. Barbashev is denied. Barbashev will sweep it back to Theodore at the point, and it goes to the neutral zone. Golden Knights are going to tag up. Eichel right back across. Goes deep. Up the same side. Knocked down by Nugent Hopkins. Stone has it. Theodore sets up Eichel. His shot blocked by Kleinberg. He takes it away. He's going to use and boards. Here comes Connor Brown. Game winner yesterday. McNabb keeps it to the puck. Brown gets all over him. Carlson will throw it all the way rink wide. And this will be a Vegas icing call. Not sure why he did that. Pickard with some good saves there.
Alexa Golden Knight score.
With 7 minutes, 4 seconds.
Alexa,
left in the-
stop.
Wow. These 10 minutes are going by so slowly.
Yep.
All right, here's a face-off in the Vegas end. Here's Draisaitl. Hopes to get it to Kulak. It's loose, and my iPad has stopped. Oscar?
Hmm?
Can you take over?
I'll try. Stop by Pickard behind the net. Moves up same side. Draisaitl makes a move. Brouchard able to dump it in. Bouncing puck. Oh! And McDavid is not there. And it's
Wow.
almost cost Vegas. Held his ground. in the corner. Bouchard behind the net.
Come on, fucking iPad. Fucking A.
McDavid trying to get behind around the boards. Cross by Hyman. Get it to the corner. Spins around to avoid the Vegas player there.
All right, I got it.
All right.
It's to the corner. He'll spin it
Behind
on.
Go ahead.
I got it. Thanks, Oscar. All right. Kane, the guider. They'll try to get it behind the net to White Cloud. And moved by Brandon Saad. Get it to Olofsson. Olofsson across the line. Olofsson shoots. Blocked. Hannafin wraps it around. Hurdle going forward. Hurdle looks over his shoulder. Takes it all the way out to the blue line. Takes one towards the net. Wallman will knock it down. And now there's Nugent Hopkins. Has White Cloud. And there's the puck. He shoots it around. And Hurdle will clear it out to Saad. And Saad gets the puck deep. Another change for Vegas. Oh, boy. Darnell delivery nurse. Labor delivery nurse gets it out.
Oh, son of a bitch.
To the goal line. Nurse will keep it moving. Puck for Olofsson. McNabb and Arvidsson are going to meet McNabb. Throws it in. And now McNabb is hurt. There's a whistle. Arvidsson meets McNabb in the corner. And McNabb loses his balance. And his left shoulder drills into the boards. Doesn't look good for McNabb's. Him and Arvidsson are racing for the puck. Looks like Arvidsson gives him a little shove.
Is this the ninth nurse choke thing, man?
Yeah, I think so. Could have been a penalty, but no call is going to be made. McNabb is down the tunnel. So they're out Nick Raw, and now they're going to be out Braden McNabb. Fuck. They've got to win it here.
That should have been a penalty. That shouldn't have been a penalty, in my opinion.
We got 75 people watching. No call on the play.
Yeah, that should have been a penalty called right there. Honestly.
That should have been a penalty. Absolutely. There should have been a penalty. It goes right in between the legs of McNabb. How the fuck is that not a call, you stupid fucking refs? Oilers won. We're done. Bouchard. All right, we're done. Fucking. I mean, could you blame him? It could have been the Golden Knights that gave it away. But no call. No call when his stick goes in between. That's a tripping call.
Yeah. And he got hurt, so it was a
he got hurt.
Double whammy. Like, what the fuck?
Like, how the fuck do you do that if you're a ref? You know how you do that? You're a stupid cunt. That's why.
Oh, no. Jason, you can't be saying that because you know you can get your Twitter suspended.
Oh, whatever. Look, the Golden Knights lose it in overtime. The stupid ref, absolutely. He should wash himself. But, and I don't know if you heard the cheer. They said, ref, you suck.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. Do the Golden Knights deserve to lose this one? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. What did you do in the second period? You wet the bed. That's what you did. What did you do before that penalty on Nick Hague? What did you do? Oh, you didn't do nothing. Nothing. So, Golden Knights lose. They're down 2-0 in the series. If they come back, I don't think they're going to deserve it. I think this is it. This is it. This is who the Golden Knights are. They're losers. Sorry. And sorry, not sorry. I mean, seriously. Yeah. Bullshit. All right. We don't have any other streams on us. When's okay? This Saturday, we're gonna stream this miserable, sad ass Golden Knights team. For some odd reason, we're gonna stream it. And then Monday we'll see them lose. When is the soccer? The Champions League final?
3 weeks.
Oh, that's in 3 weeks.
Don't advertise. Don't advertise it just
yeah.
yet.
So we're going to be just stuck on miserable Golden Knights hockey because they wouldn't be here if they had.
Can they just get knocked out so we can just go back to freaking baseball?
Yeah, I know.
I never thought I would actually beg for that to happen.
Oscar begging for baseball to come back. I want to present this to your past self from 5 years ago. I want to present this. I want to go back in the time. Like, hey, I'm from the future, and Oscar says this. So we can watch the Dodgers lose. But at least, yeah. Okay, so, a bull crap game by the Golden Knights. This was stupid. The ref, that has to be. I think the refs. Let's say they got paid $500,000 a year. Let's just say that. I think they should lose $100,000 for every bad call they make. Oops, maybe you should have made 5 bad calls. I can count at least 3 penalties tonight where the Golden Knights should have at least had a power play. At least. So, stream Saturday, stream Monday. Be here, be queer like Aaron. Don't do that. I can't help myself. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Even the ones that insulted me. So thank you so much. Have a good night, Oilers fans.